or into the opposing team's processor. They can add coral to the branches of their reef. If they're able to score 5 coral on each level of the reef, 4 total levels, that'll earn them a ranking point. If they cooperate with the other alliance by processing 2 algae through the processor, they can earn a ranking point that way. And in the end game, they can earn up to 14 points by parking back in the barge zone or climbing up into the cages there. 14 points in the end game gives you that 6th ranking point. On the Red Alliance, 4061 has a piece of coral in their machine. They can't get rid of it, so they've moved their tactic over and they are removing coral or removing algae from the Red Alliance reef. 2374, your Blue Alliance Jesuit robotics machine may have connectivity issues. FDA down there looking over their shoulders. But their alliance partners Chuck on one side and 3674, the Cloverbots, working on adding coral to the Blue Alliance reef. The Red Alliance end of the field, 3786, trying to gain some more coral from the human player. And here come the Kent Ridge Chargers. Their elevator up, looking for that top level piece. Just miss, falls in, almost gets to the trough. Not necessarily going to be scored there. 2 red robots working on offense, 1 back on the defensive end. And 4061 down at the other end of the field, Cyborgs. That immobile, that sonar pinging sound indicates the beginning of our end game. Chuck the first to grab onto a cage, make a climb. 3 blue machines there in the barge area for the Blue Alliance. 4061 comes back and parks for the Red Alliance as time runs out here at our first match of the Reefscape season at the Oregon State Fairgrounds. And our scores are ready here from our first qualification match. Let's take a quick look. Blue Alliance with our first victory by a score of 89-48, establishing our high score. 3 ranking points earned by the Blue Alliance for the win, none for the loss. Back on the screen before we could talk about that, I'll talk about that during our next match. You can see that the cooperation was there to lower the ranking points, but the reef, coral scored on the reef wasn't quite enough. But 63 coral points to 24, 12 processed algae to 8, advantage Red Alliance there. And a few penalties in that match.